Okie dokie. Hey, howdy, howdy. We're scanning film again, guys. How you's doing? Yeah, let's just make the chat big over here. Get everything else minimized. I'm not early, I lose. What are you talking about, dude? How we doing? Auto. Let's get people on screen. We're scanning film. Hello, Internet. I am Nick. Thank you so much for joining me. Here we go. Is the chat showing up? Yay. Chat's working. How you guys doing? Thanks so much for hanging out. Let's see. I guess let's get the voice going so I don't feel so lonely. You know, I like having that voice in my head. We're scanning film. Sony A7 III.
Cowsy says, big fan of your videos.
Thank you so much, man.
GTL says, hello. Technol Bismol 3778 says, how doth ye?
How doth ye? I doth well. Anyway, let's get to going. Big thanks to Flamingo, who supplied a new LUT. It looks like it works great with 500T to invert the film we're going to be putting through here so you guys get a sneak peek. I don't know if it works good on Fuji or any other film stock, so we're about to find out. I already leveled off the camera, so you guys missed that step.
Soja the J says, I don't see a Plus Tech 9000i opinion rejected.
Yeah, dude, I have a Plus Tech 7200 I just thrifted. I don't know if it works. It's got somebody dropped it. It's got a big crack. Anyway, let's get the first roll going.
How do you invert negative photos to a proper color?
I use Negative Lab Pro.
3778 says, the voice for ha ha ha.
Hey, you guys like the voice? You guys like the text to speech? It means I don't have to read as much. You feel me? Okay, let's get the first roll going. Sarah's out of the house, so this is one of the few times I get the room to myself when I get to be as loud and annoying as I want. So let's make the best of it, guys. Excuse me. How's the sound? How's the audio on the stream, guys? I'm still learning how to do this live streamer Twitch thing, you know what I mean? Oh, and big thanks, dude. I know I haven't sent out the welcome letters, but we got 5 new members to Low Presti Army in last night's stream. Frickin' amazing.
Voice Rappin says, thought I had 2 minutes. Technol Bismol 3778 says, Boys Day
Boys Day. It is Boys Day, dude. Thought I had 20 minutes. Oh, yeah, sorry, man. I just went live early.
What camera are you using for scanning?
I've got the Sony A7 III for scanning.
I got my first film camera, Olympus OM2.
Well, those Olympus cameras are nice. I just developed my first roll for my OM1.
Audio sounds crisp.
Nice, okay.
Soja J says, I just bought Vision 3500T. Is
Nice.
it easy to correct color shifting? Swirling Abyss says, I
Whoa.
still need to set up my homemade copy stand hopefully tomorrow.
Guys, Swirling Abyss has the honor of being the first and only person I've ever banned from the channel. And now they're back. They apologized.
Trying developing film with C41 method likely to harm your health, isn't it?
No, I'm still fine.
Says, on ice could you scan on AM/43? Tamiki 971 says, hello from France.
Hello.
Says, chat voices Azimer. Lupo.mp4 says, what do you think of the Minolta 7000 Maxim?
Never used it.
Says, the forces of Diablo have grown stronger. Anthony Fauci 2343
What's
says,
up, Fauci?
really happy with my results with the essential film holder.
Hell yeah, man.
Thank you for your knowledge.
Yeah.
Makes me excited to get film back.
If you guys
Soja the J says,
here, let's turn off sound for a sec. Yeah, I'm using the essential film holder. That's this thing I'm feeding the film into. It's just a great all-around budget option for getting into scanning film. Oh my God, look at how twisted my film is over here. You know, it doesn't break the bank. It's only like $83, shipping included worldwide, and I don't know how many masks you get with that, but you can scan 120 film and, you know, so medium format of various different aspect ratios and 35 mil. There's a affiliate link in the description of the YouTube video. And if you're on Instagram, go to madebylowpro.com/EFH or clifford.co.uk/Lopresti is the official URL. Anyway, sorry guys, I just wanted to get that out, and I'll turn voice back on. Right now we're just trying to frame this up. It looks like this LUT worked pretty good to convert this. The colors look a little weird because, again, this LUT referenced 500T, and right now we're running Fuji 400 through here. I've never used the Veloy. This is the only film holder I've ever used other than one I made before I ended up biting the bullet and buying this one. Right now, just punching in to get critical focus. Make sure we're filling up as much of the frame as possible without, you know, making it hard.
Looks good. I'll check out the A7iii.
Yeah, the A7iii is the camera I'm using. It's a great camera, 24 megapixels.
Anthony Fossey 2343 says, wow, that's pretty sweet to get the live conversion.
Yeah, so this works way better. I was doing the black and white version of it before, and colors weren't working good. And now some homeboy Flamingo something sent me the a new LUT, and it looks like it works pretty good.
Jonas62089 says, hey.
Hey, how's it going, Jonas? Thanks. Hey, Jonas is one of the new members of Lopresti Army. So thank you so much for joining, man. I know I've been doing a lot of live streams. This might be the last one for a while because I really got to buckle down and make this coming new video. But I need to scan this film to get that video ready. So that's why I'm live streaming right now. So thank you so much for everyone for joining. Thank you to all the new members of Lopresti Army that I got last night. I'm so stoked. We busted over 20 members. We're at like 25, 24 members now.
43 says, you don't notice any bleed into the negative from the monitor brightness. Swirling Abyss has donated $5 and says, just stay authentic, bro. That's why we love you. No homo.
Thank you so much, Swirling Abyss. I'm glad I unbanned you, dude. I've never really noticed glare, but to alleviate that, sometimes just when I'm feeling paranoid, I use this. And I put that on there so to make sure I don't get glare. Does that look any different on your screen? From that to that. Look at that, dudes. I'm getting a pineapple.
Says, yo, man.
Yo, man. How's it going, dude? I think I already did this one. That's nuts. Like, look how good that conversion. The colors are going to look better once I run this through Negative Lab Pro. But that's pretty nuts. I'm able to see a live, thing here of me with the pineapple. Notice the pineapple isn't upside down. I'm not about that life. I'm stabbing something though.
Which film? Anthony Fossey 2343 says, nah.
Nah.
Bushadiso says,
it's nominal.
It's nominal.
What, the glare? Yeah, I think it looks the same. I don't think it's any different. This has got to be a roll from Sarah's Mew. She was snap happy on Christmas Day when she unboxed this thing. She was so happy to have a Mew again, given it's not the Mew 2, it's the Mew 1, but still. Now, this is a curly roll, though. Did I already scan this one? And this is a Fuji 400 that we ran through. Sarah ran through her Mew. I'm guessing. Just trying to get the frame lines. It's weird that you guys don't get to see the whole frame lines.
Says, I'm currently developing my first prints in 10 years. Sadly, I can't watch the stream during this time, haha.
No, it's all good. I get it. You got to have darkness to do prints, right?
Hi, yo.
What's up, Mendy? How's it going, man?
Not the View 4177 says, pineapple good house.
Yes, pineapple. Great pineapple. Through the power of pineapple, we all shall have proper nutrients. I don't know. Did I already take that one, guys? I see this live streaming distracts me, and I can never remember if I took the shot or not. So this is all from Christmas Day. As you can see, we got the TV out there in the kitchen.
This channel is inspiring me to build a dark room in my studio.
I want to build a dark room. I hope I can inspire myself to make that happen. What's going on here?
ZR2NT says,
drinking that pineapple juice, baby.
Film holder has cleared customs and I think is in New Jersey.
Hey!
I'm looking forward
Hell
to
yeah.
getting it. Mendy.S says, What is that setup?
What, this? This is A7iii essential film
Solid
holder,
screen
affiliate link
says.
below.
Is this film positive?
No,
SKN60 says.
this is negative. I just have a LUT
Pineapple.
that's converting it. Yeah, that's the setup. It's pineapple and metal straw, because a lot of juices leak out when you're cutting the dang thing. There you go, me sucking off a pineapple, everybody. No homo.
Not Dehancer4177 says. Why you take SpongeBob house?
Because, I don't know, what's the word? What's that government thing when the government takes your house? Eminent domain. That's it. Eminent domain, okay? He wasn't using it. Him and that good-for-nothing welfare sucker Patrick Starr, you know?
SKN60 says. Bro loves pineapple. A photo says. LOL.
Look, there's Beanie. Dude, of course. I love pineapple. It's good, man. We got a deal, though, with those pineapples. They were selling them for like $1.50 or something. Like a lot cheaper than they usually sell them for at the H-E-B. So, had to get them. But then I didn't get around to eating the second one fast enough, and it went bad. I hate food waste. Look at that.
Anthony Fossey 2343 says. Nicholas, the government loves you.
Thank you. I do my part, Fauci. I got all the jabs, I promise. It's in my medical records. Look, there's an underexposed puppy. Government loves me, this I know.
Swirling
For
abyss
the
says,
president
"Gotta go
tells
start
me
my day."
so.
Gonna finish taking my first roll of 500 tea today. Not Dehancer4177 says. SpongeBob's homeless now, he and Gary starve.
Yep. Frickin' poor little SpongeBob. Good thing he's just a figment of my imagination. He can't hurt me. Handsome Squidward doesn't exist. Got to go start my day. See ya, Swirling Abyss. Thanks for stopping by. And, you know, I'm glad I unbanned you. Thanks for the donation, dude. Appreciate you. Dun, 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 dun,
Solid as Grim says.
dun, dun, dun.
I need to upgrade my scan setup. How are you getting instant live conversion?
I got a LUT
Exile
in
says.
OBS.
Murica.
America.
Photo says. Got to shoot with a Nikon One Touch yesterday. It had never been used and was still in its case with instructions.
Nice.
Shot HP5 and I'm excited to see how it went.
Yeah, dude.
EKPKXXVII
New camera day is good
says,
day.
Can you do macro photography in analog cameras?
Yes.
Anthony's expired film says.
Hey, Tony's
Have you
here.
tried my? Erenkarolu says. Have you ever tried kebab? SKN60
Yeah, kebab's
says,
good, dude.
What you gonna after stream? Anthony's expired film says. Microwave C41 method of dev yet?
No, I have not
SKN60
microwaved my
says,
chems
What
yet.
you gonna do
Guys,
after the stream?
If you've seen my how to develop color film video and it seems too intense, like with the water bath and heating stuff up, go watch Tony's video, Anthony's expired film. He has a video showing how he uses the microwave to get his chems up to temp, and his pictures look just as good, if not better colors than what I get. So I definitely complicate things and make it too convoluted. What even is this? It's a freaking light switch. We were getting snap happy that day, I guess. So yeah, go check out Tony. What are we taking pictures of here? Maybe I gotta make sure none of these are naughty pics before I go through all of these. Here. Anyway, what's up, Lee Wade? How you doing, dude? What a shot expired Provia from many years ago. That sounds fun. Anyway, I'm gonna turn off your film preview until I get to each picture so I can vet it and make sure
Anthony's
nothing's
expired
bad.
film says. Thanks, Nick. Gerard Killick says. Shazam, very cool doing this live. Pushadiso says. I used to use the essential film holder and I used GAF tape to keep it still so I didn't have to adjust it every time I pulled to the next frame.
Mine stays pretty still enough. I definitely bump it a lot, but anyway, so I'm just blowing through the last of this one because I don't know what's on it, and then I'll turn the
I can
preview back
only
on.
imagine the stink of that microwave.
Well, he keeps the cap on tight with it. Let's see. Look at that. Wow. And then, you know, he doesn't cook food in the same microwave.
2343 says, "What are you and Sarah shooting?"
I don't know. I think we just wasted a bunch of frames here, but I'm going through this one privately, and I'll bring back the preview on the next roll because I don't really remember what we shot this day. It was like Christmas Day, so we could have been having a lot of fun. I don't know. You know, this is like this is why I don't do labs. I don't want anyone to see my pictures. You know, how do you know I'm not secretly an expert boudoir photographer? You know, I can't be sharing that online.
Tom Baz says, "How does this EFH compares to a cheap all-in-one set like DG Talisa Plus?"
Never heard of a Digitaliza. Digitaliza seems like kind of finicky. Like you can only do strips. You can run a whole roll through this thing, and you can do like everything from 645, 6x6, 6.7, 6x9, even up to 6x12 medium format with this thing. He's going to come out with a 4x5 carrier for it and a 110 carrier. So everything from half frame 35 mil up to 6x12, 120. It's great.
The chems are heated using 70% power, so they are gently heated.
So yeah, I think the EFH is a great all-around entry, like not entry, like it gets you 99% of the results of something fancy like a Veloy or a negative supply film carrier for like 10% of the cost. You know what I mean?
Bro 67 is long gone.
Skibbity 67 is long gone? What are you talking about? I think we're back to safe picks over here.
Gerard Killick says, "I'm scanning with Gustec 8300i. Get great results. Just slow."
Yeah, I always hear good things about the Plus Techs. A lot of people use them. There's all-in-one units like Plus Techs or Nikon Cool Scans. They're cool. It's just a lot slower. That's why I like camera scanning. You know, it's a lot of setup. As you can tell, I had to take over my entire desk, but it ends up being good.
Scanning now. What did you shoot that on?
Oh, I think this is Sarah's roll. It's she shot it through her new Mew point and shoot camera, probably. That's all she's been shooting lately. By the way, I bought her a Mew one for Christmas, and then just the other day we were at a thrift.
Says,
"Come on.
Plankton looked like he bulk loads Fomapan."
Everyone's talking so much. Anyway, so I bought Sarah a Mew 1 for Christmas, the Infinity Stylus, the original Olympus Mew. And then, just the other day, if you didn't see my Instagram stories, I bought another one for $15 at an estate sale. Wah, wah, wah. Freaking always be thrifting. That's how you keep winning, guys. Plankton looks like he bulk loads Fomapan. Very nice. Very nice. Let's make sure I got this one. Got it. Okay. Do 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 do. Yeah, I don't get like just taking pictures of everything. That's how we do, documenting our simple lives as country bumpkins.
Anzech 2101 says, "Feeding my thrifting addiction."
Hell yeah, Ange. See, even the computer says Angej.
Says, "I wish they had thrift stores in northern New Jersey."
There's no thrift stores in Jersey? Good afternoon, gentlemen. The gentleman. Thanks so much for joining. I'm grabbing the next roll of film. Trying to see what's going to be next. Okay.
The photo says, "I love this."
What's this one? Here's some Phoenix. We're going to do Phoenix next, and we'll see how that looks on the live conversion. It might look all funky compared to the last one.
"Hello there, early live." SKN60 says, "What is the time in your area?"
It's 12. It's noon. It's noon 01 here in Texas. So this is what I do. I keep this little weight on there so I can blow all the dust off it. I just developed these all in last night's live. I think I did 3 extra rolls after the live ended. I even like did the live of me mixing the chemicals and everything, so pretty much just a live version, the Broadway production of my How to Develop Color Film video, but just live. Okay, so let's get this Harman Phoenix. Phoenix 1, I still haven't shot Phoenix 2 because they don't like me.
343 says, do you do one frame at a time because manual focus drifts? I've been enjoying setting an interval timer and pulling the film along frame by frame. Low 420 says, 9:01 p.m. here. Anthony's expired film says, I will be scanning film today too in my Epson V500.
Hell yeah, it's scan day. Scan day is best day, that's picture day.
Seems that every 1 out of every 6 thrift excursions involves me leaving with the camera. Low 420 says, 7. SKN60 says, 11:32 p.m. in my area. Not Diaview 4177 says, is half frame a pain to scan?
Half frame just means you gotta click the button double amount of times. It's not really a pain. I don't have the half frame mask, I don't think, so I just put some electrical tape on there to block off half the frame. And it's, you know, pretty easy peasy. And whoever was asking about focus drift, I don't really notice that. Every roll I usually check focus again, so I just checked it again. You can barely see anything on this, but this is the burned first half of the roll, first frame of the roll. And yeah, here we go. Here's Phoenix. This is at the party I just went to in San Antonio, the Melojos Photos homecoming art show, art gallery opening. It was a lot of fun getting to hang out with Mingo and Gayla.
Soja de J says, 7 p.m. in France.
So hopefully this doesn't come out looking like Harman Red, but that's how this LUT is handling it right now. So here, if anybody knows how to make a LUT, let me do something real quick. Filters. Okay, screenshot this and convert it and make a LUT of, you know, making this look fine. And then I'll reload it in here and then I'll have a Phoenix LUT. But for now, this is Phoenix converted using the 500T LUT. So if anybody is you know, can send me a .cube or whatever, get on it. But for now, this is good enough. You know, this is definitely going to look a lot better once I run it through Negative Lab Pro. But and big thank you to Flamingo for sending me that 500T LUT. That definitely helped a lot.
Anthony's expired film says, Phoenix 1 is like orange scale.
Now look at this one. This is Moody here. What the hell's going on here?
Mick Boylan says, yo.
Yo, how's it going? Yo, Adrian! God, so definitely underexposed. It's always hard to find frame lines when it's like dark scenes like this. So we'll see if I got any good pictures. This was run through the Lomo MCA, just so you guys know.
Danquay says, what is a LUT?
A LUT. It's like a lookup, color table lookup thing. I don't really know how it works. I just know how to say it. LUT. Down, sit, LUT, LUT, LUT. Look at that. We got halations, guys. Phoenix. It's the poor man's Cinestill 200, 200T, 200D. Do they do 200T with Cinestill? I don't think so. Just 800. Look at this. So underexposed. So great. So wonderful. I think I did this all in auto and I just let the MCA decide what the proper exposure would be.
Anzedge2101 says, just adapted the Seagull TLR to a Kiev 60 Prism, personally improves the usability. Not Diaview 4177 says, thoughts on halide ions?
Halide
Personally
ions.
love them. I want to try Cyberpunk soon.
Halations are cool. I mean, I could take them or leave them. I don't really care.
Low 420 says, there's one thing I don't understand using conversion softwares. Do you do each frame individually or do you one frame and copy the setting to the whole roll? And why? Anthony's expired film says, I like the look.
I guarantee it. You're going to love the way you look. I guarantee it. I mean, it's going to look better than this once I run it through Negative Lab Pro. With Negative Lab Pro, I set the white balance to the film border, and then I let it run its software on every frame individually. So I let it analyze each picture individually. I don't just copy and paste it all the way through. You know, if you got a really slow computer, it might make sense to just convert one frame and then copy and paste the settings from there. But I don't know. I've always just let it do its own thing. God, I have no idea where the frame starts and ends on this one. It's so dark. God, maybe I should have shot. I shot this at 100 ISO, and it's still like way underexposed.
7 says, Phoenix Film has no remjet.
I don't think so, no.
I just moved out 4 rolls of film, 3 to the darkroom, and a 4th I processed at home, my first in 2 years.
Hey.
About to scan that here pretty soon.
Everybody's scanning, dude. Every day I'm scanning in. Every day I'm scanning in. Scan day is the best day. It's picture day. Look at that. Totally underexposed. Why did I take that picture? Wow. Am I an idiot? Maybe.
Anthony Fossey 2343 says, what do Pro Labs do for conversions? Just apply one preset across all shots?
They used like Fuji Frontiers and I don't know, Noritsus, stuff like that. That's what Pro Labs do. They don't do this camera scanning. This is for the plebs. Hey, I got a shot, guys. Wow. I don't know where it ends though. I'm gonna guess I have him centered up though. Wow, look at that. Hey, thanks for following, dude. Missoul. Appreciate it.
I tried Cinestill conversion software, but I don't find it easy to use.
Yeah, the Cinestill thing, it's cool that they have a free thing, and I was able to get okay results fiddling with it, but I just love that Negative Lab Pro is just hit a button, and I like what I get. I barely ever dive in and mess with the settings. The only thing that makes me want to edit film is when I overexposed it with flash, and then I just dial it back. Because there's a lot of detail in there that it still has. And then I just darken up the whole frame, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes I play with the curve, you know, all the different looks it has, but not very often. Where's the edges here? Oh my God, I underexposed, but that's fine, I suppose.
Says, glad I finally got to catch a live.
Hey, what's up, Alvarez?
Expired film says, I think the flash range is short on that Lomo camera.
Yeah, I guess so. This was a cool little like maker space gallery thing in San Antonio.
For poor man Cinestill, would you rather have Reflex Lab or Phoenix?
I don't know, I guess Reflex. I mean, I'd rather just keep shooting my 500T. I'm fine. I like my Remjet, boys. You know, I don't know how that AHU is. I feel like I should buy up as much of the old school 500T as I can before it goes extinct. What's going on here? Cleaning up the house. I guess we're back home at this point. Looks like a laundry basket.
Says, I have plenty of 20-plus-year-old shots that I have always felt were poorly scanned.
No, we're not back home yet.
So I'm looking to get remasters done, using the method you're using.
Well, there you go.
1257 says, Yonik, I just got a Minolta SRT 201 for my birthday. You have any thoughts on that particular camera?
I mean,
is it any good?
Yeah.
Austin all those says, do you have a favorite point and shoot 35 millimeters?
I feel like my favorite point and shoot so far.
Anthony's expired.
My favorite point and shoot so far has been the Mew 2, and it sucks that that ours is malfunctioning. The SRT Minolta cameras are built like tanks, no frills, all manual, everything. Does yours have a light meter? I don't know. I've messed with the 101 or whatever. But yeah, Minolta has a bunch of lenses that are great, so have fun. It's a great way to learn the fundamentals, but yeah, it's great, dude. Have fun with it. Just go out there and shoot a lot. Try shooting Sony 16, try doing whatever, you know. Those Minoltas are great. I've got a bunch of old Minoltas. Yeah, let's get this back unmuted. The flash may force the shutter to 1/100. Maybe no flash would have kept the shutter open longer. Maybe, Tony. I don't know what I was doing wrong. Hey, we got Mingo here. No, that's not Mingo. That's someone else. That's still this vendor with his dogs. I thought it was going to be Mingo when I saw the beard. Anyway. Flap. Hopefully some of these look okay once I run them through Lightroom and Negative Lab Pro. We'll see. Can't even tell what's going on. It's just a bunch of halations.
4177 says, I feel dumb for asking what's 500T.
500T
I'm not
is
familiar with it. Which film is it?
500T. It's
420 says, I have a Minolta 11 too. I think you don't make it more portable than that, though it's not 35 millimeters.
500T, the Kodak Eastman Vision 3 500T color negative motion picture film. They use it to film movies. It's the fastest motion picture film. It's the same film that Cinestill uses to make 800T. They just get master rolls of it from Kodak without the remjet layer, which lets it, you know, gather a little bit extra light and gives it the distinctive halations, which is also what we're seeing on this film, because this does not have anti-halation. It doesn't have remjet. Look at that, I got a puppy shot. That lady kept...
Nicholas.Runkle says, Yo.
Yo, what's up, Runkle? How you doing, dude? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I didn't really get good shots on this one. They don't look that good, gentlemen. Hopefully they convert fine, but a lot of these are just way too underexposed. There's Mingo and Gala. Yeah, I should have just shot wide open at like 1/15 or something, and then done flash on top of that. There's Sarah in the gang, Sarah and Gala. Mingo's in the shadows.
Are any of those Minoltas Hymatic S? I got one and the shutter is stuck. My luck with Minoltas has generally been bad.
Minoltas are great, dude. Hymatic, that, I mean, those are kind of like...
View 4177 says, oh, I feel educated. Austin Alvarez Prod says, appreciate the content and streams. Gonna hop off. Have a great rest of your day, Nick and chat.
Thank you so much, Austin.
35mm says, hi, Nick.
Heineken. But dude, Hymatics, I mean, I know they can be finicky because they're like plasticky auto things, you know what I mean? So just don't take that to mean all Minoltas are like that, you know? Hymatics are its own different thing. Look at me trying to get shots in the HEB.
43 says, I've really been enjoying my cheap little Nikon Zoom 600 AF point and shoot. $40-ish.
Yeah, the best point and shoots are cheap ones, dude. Like, I've gone through so many point and shoots.
Nicholas.Runkle says, the disposable camera I got.
Oh, dude, I saw those shots. Sorry I haven't responded yet, dude. Yeah, why did you run color plus through black and white chems? Like, what's the point? Come on, dude. Come on, that's sacrilegious. Okay, here's the bluff. I swear this stuff's gonna look better. If anybody grabbed that screenshot.
Ryan Wen says, Pentax PC35AF is so good.
My favorite Pentax point and shoot is the Pentax UC1. I got that one for $8 at the Fredericksburg Trade Days. You guys better not start going thrifting where I thrift though, because these are my stomping grounds. So, I think there's been no frame spacing issues on this roll, but I did notice some frame spacing issues on another roll that I just put through this new copy of the Lomo MCA. That's right, right now I have 2 copies of the Lomo MCA in this house because the first one glitched.
Nicholas.Runkle says, all I had and wanted to test the camera first time using Caffeinol as well, LOL.
Oh, you did Caffeinol, I see.
Says, show it again. Ima try to do something.
What, you want to see the... You want to see it without the LUT? There you go. Okay. So try to convert that, I guess, and send me a screenshot that if you guys want to try and send me a conversion LUT to make Phoenix look better. But this is the only roll of Phoenix I have anyway, so It doesn't really matter. I already took that one, right? Yeah. Okay. Do 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 do. Yeah, these are a lot of these are underexposed too. We got Beanie there. Here we go. This one has a lot of detail. Puppy boy gets the best shots. He's my boy. He's so cute.
Anthony's expired film
Look at
says,
that.
Hashem at pushing film had frame spacing issues on several rolls on his Lomo test. It seems to be a common issue.
Yeah. As you can tell, like, look at where, well, I guess you guys can't really see the frames that well, but like, this one is not having as bad spacing issues, but still the placement of the corners seems inconsistent. For some reason, this feed is cropped off. You guys can't see the top and bottom frame lines. I might have it cropped in OBS, I don't know. Hey, look, it's is that a me? That's a me. It's a me, a Nicolas.
Nicholas.Runkle says, I joined late. What ISO did you shoot these at?
100, and still, this, I mean, look at that. My feet look underexposed. I'm pretty dang sure I typed in ISO 100 on the thing. I didn't do the DX on the Lomo MCA. Look at this one. This one has detail throughout. So, I mean, there you go. There's something. What tree is this? What tree is this? The tree is mine. The tree is mine. What tree is this? The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. What tree is this? Look at me and my puppy. Wow, we look so cute. Okay, we're getting close to the end of the 500, or I mean this Phoenix, I guess. There's puppy butthole. You know, walking the puppy, it's hard to get a shot without his butthole in it.
Film says, love that tree.
Hell yeah, Tony, I know you're a big tree fan. If you get what I mean. Hey! I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to sully your name. Okay, let's go hang up this. We got, so this is only 2. We still got 4 more rolls, so be sure to join Low Price the Army at madebylowpro.com. Help me make analog fun again. That's what we're doing. We're doing analog and we're making it fun because analog is fun. Okay, so that's that. We also have some color 92, and then the rest is Fuji 400. So I don't know, I'm just gonna grab whatever's next on the rack. This is Fuji 400. Okay. Let's blow our floppy rolls. And you keep your weight on it to keep your floppy roll stiff while you're blowing it. I hope no automatic moderation AI bots get mad about that.
Your digital scan goes very fast.
Yeah, dude, I'm already on roll number 3 now. So, see, that's what's fun about doing this instead of the Plus Tech and everything. And I know it's a big investment, but I'd already gotten Sarah this A7iii just to have a nice camera.
13 Synchronal says, what are your thoughts on M4/3?
Micro Four Thirds. I mean, that was my first time ever using Micro Four Thirds on that Olympus video I just did. It's pretty good. Like, you know, I usually like.
117 says, I've got a cheap phone scanner. Am I cooked?
No, cheap film scanner. That's cheap phone scanner. Whatever, dude. Cheap. Just get it done, dude. If you're just gonna be posting it on Instagram, you don't need like, you know, 300 DPI, ultra detail. You'll be fine. But yeah, Micro Four Thirds.
Says, here, try this.
Did you send me a new LUT, dude? But yeah, I was just gonna say Micro Four Thirds, pretty dope. Like, I'm usually a person that likes to stop down and get as much in focus as possible. So, you know, it was pretty cool. I'm not sure I really like the quality of the image as much as I like something like my APS-C crop sensor Nikon D7000. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with the Olympus, but I had a lot of gripes with it too for how much it was. It's an XMP, not LUT. Well, I don't know how to load an XMP. I think I can load like a PNG or a .cube file. I don't know what to do with an XMP. What'd you do? You email it to me? But I guess you can convert XMP. I don't know how to convert stuff, dude. I don't know. I'm a dingus. Hey.
Drifty.img says, long time. Anthony Fossey 2343 says, will resolution eventually be meaningless with AI upscaling?
I guess. I mean, photography, everything, creativity is going to be meaningless. You know, what are you going to do? Just keep on keeping on, I guess. I'm going to try and find crit focus here. That seems about as good as we're going to get. Yeah, I don't know, dude. The future of creativity and everything in AI. But I think a lot of people are pushing back against this whole AI slop thing and us in this analog space.
Says, he don't even see us.
What do you mean I don't see y'all? What do you mean I don't see you? You guys are right here. Hi. What are you talking about? Who don't see you? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think us in this analog space are well positioned to capitalize on the fact that people are pushing back against AI fake slop, you know what I mean? So we can hope. Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer. Ha-da-da, ba-ba-da-ba.
Recess. Nick's pessimistic mind almost said everything will be meaningless. Drifty.img says,
What film is this? The film is mine. The film is mine. What film is this? It's this is I think Fuji 400. Yeah, I almost said everything will be meaningless. I mean, I kind of yeah. Whatever, dude. I don't know. I'm not pessimistic. I'm trying to be optimistic and grateful for the world we inhabit, dude. You only get one go at this.
43 cameras, I can't tell a difference in the quality of photos unless it's very high ISO.
I can't tell. Well, I mean, yeah, dude. I think micro four thirds is definitely a valid thing. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, you know, Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Bigger is always better. So, I don't know. I just had some gripes. Look at that. We got some snacks. This is Christmas snacks, dude. We ate good on Christmas, man. We made so many little plates. We barely had enough room in our bellies to eat Christmas dinner. There's Beanie. So yeah, the colors look a lot better on Fuji 400 with this 500T LUT. So.
13 Synchronal says, why film textures are always better than digital? I am a newbie in photography. Can you explain?
Film textures aren't necessarily already better. Hey, Sarah, aren't you busy shopping? Babe, what are you doing? How's it going?
Says, will a film survive in a camera frozen for 10 plus years?
Yeah, for sure.
Says, it was delicious.
Yeah, a camera with film in it, if it's been frozen for 10 years, you'll be fine. You know, film texture is always better than digital? Not necessarily, dude. It's just a different thing. This is our new tradition, the Great Christmas Clam Toss. We were blessed. We had clams to snack on during Christmas, and I threw the shells. Anyway, this should be part of your Christmas tradition too. Eat some clams and throw the shells against rocks.
What is your scanning setup? You got a DSLR copy stand and light box, but which ones are they? Is it all just DIY?
This copy stand is like I don't know, it's Albinar, I think. Yeah, this is your roll, babe. I think it's an Albinar copy stand. There should be affiliate links for everything in the description below. This is a Sony A7 III. This is the essential film holder. You can get that with my affiliate link, or you can go to madebylowpro.com/EFH. That's madebylowpro.com/EFH.
Modern Day Truman Show /Black Mirror episode. Nick is the star. YouTube has created fake AI follower to engage him and make him feel important.
Ooh, yeah. Sometimes I worry about that. That you guys could all just be bots for all I know. You know, this could be a Black Mirror thing. Freaking even the guys I like talk to on video and voice, like, you know, nothing's stopping that. DARPA is way ahead of the curve with AI technology. So everybody could be fake. Everybody's just a psyop. I can't trust anything outside of my immediate vicinity. Shot phone with pan first time. Hey, black and white's fun, dude. I kind of, I've been doing a lot of color just to use up chems, and now this is a new batch of chems. Babe, tons. Look at this shot of Beanie. This is a trash can banger, babe. Look at that. Oh, look at this puppy boy.
Ryan Hurd says, I'm not a bot, I'm a real boy.
Sure, prove it. Donate to the chat. Join Low Press the Army. That's the only way I'll ever trust that you're not a bot. You can join Low Press the Army today and give as little as $1 a month to help me make analog fun again and to get your name shouted out at the end of the live streams and at the end of the big episodes, and exclusive live streams coming soon.
Mark says, but can you trust you're not AI?
I might be AI. What do you guys think? Could I be AI? This is all a psyop. Controlled opposition against AI is me leaning into analog. It's fake.
I'm a ghost. Top says, Nick scans film and shows the way, shares his tips from day to day. Thanks for time and thanks for tricks. Happy scans and thanks to Nick.
Well, thank you, Noptop. That sounded very AI of you. Anyway, you guys got to go check out Noptop's channel. He's got a lot of fun videos about filmmaking and cameras and just fun, thrifty things. International shootout adventures. What are you talking about? I have never left the country, so unless something changes, I can't imagine anything international is happening for me anytime soon. So.
The photo says, will you make some trash cans for 120 rolls?
Oh, well, I got to talk to my supplier. Wink, wink. He's still in the chat, dude.
Can't get any pictures of him. He's too fast as fuck, boy.
He's fast as fuck, boy. Look at this puppy, though. He wants to climb up on that chair. That's for dang sure. Yeah, Beanie is like the Black Storm. He cannot get a good picture of him.
That's backwards.
Yeah, it is backwards, babe. I mean, I could probably flip it, but I didn't bother to. Whose world is this? The world's yours. The world's yours. It's mine, mine. Whose world is this?
420 says, well, gotta go. I'll email you a software I found to make your own LUT from Lightroom.
Hell yeah, dude. Thanks, 420. Appreciate you, man.
120 should be like a dumpster and hole 3.
Yeah, we'll do trash can bangers for 120 eventually. That I do want to do that. Just haven't gotten around to it. Look at this picture of Beanie. Babe, are you still here? My New Year's resolution was to go YouTube famous. What film would you recommend for someone starting out? The cheapest film you can get. The cheapest black and white film, probably. That's what I would recommend. Whatever you can shoot a lot of, I guess. But really, the best film to start out is digital. That's what I'd say. Look at these Christmas memories, guys.
Finally got one.
There's our fireplace. It was very hot Christmas. I was wearing shorts, so we didn't get to have a fire. That's usually what I love about cold Christmas days, throwing the gift wrap into the fire. Starting a chimney fire. It's always fun. But it looks like that Mew works, babe. So, heck yeah. Did I already take this one? That's funny. You're supposed to be out there having a fun day, babe, and you're in here. You're watching the stream from elsewhere. Hey Nanu, how you doing, dude? Sorry we haven't done the review in a while. We're gonna do the photo critique after we launch the next video, which I'm trying to prepare for by getting everything scanned. I think I have like one more roll from the MCA to scan in this lot of stuff I have to do.
Looks like I'm off a bit.
Look at me and puppy.
At Youth Ranch parking lot.
Oh, Sarah's at the best thrift store in the planet. Well, I know you're going to lose signal when you get in there, babe, so hope you find all the cool stuff. Whoa. I already got that one right. See, guys, I can't keep track of anything. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate you. You know, again, I'm using my Sony A7 III 90mm f2.8 macro lens and the Essential film holder, affiliate link down below if you're thinking of getting into camera scanning.
Wondering what went wrong.
So many people shoot with expensive lomography roll with artifacts and fog, wondering what went wrong. Yeah. Lomography, embrace the imperfections, guys.
Cashmere sweater for $2.
Whoa, babe, you're already winning. Where did you go? If you're just at youth, oh, you're leaving Youth Ranch. Okay, nice. Hell yeah. I got a cashmere sweater. I don't know where it is. I got that years ago. Whose world is this? World is yours. Look at these nice minimalist compositions by Sarah. I love it. Me and Poopa.
Big spender.
Hell yeah. Okay. So many pictures of me and Puppy. I love it. Thank you for taking so many doggy daddy pictures, babe. Oh, look at that cutie patootie. I kiss my dog. Does that make me a weird American? How many left? One more shot left.
So cute.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, we had a plastic Christmas tree. Ooh, looks like I cut this one. Sorry, babe. There we go. Okay, that's 3 down. We're halfway done, guys. Let's get the next roll loaded up into the Essential Film Holder. Again, you can get yours at madebylowpro.com/EFH, or you can use the description. You can use the affiliate link in the description below. Do 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 do. I miss Christmas. I wish it was still Christmas. I miss Christmas. It's not Christmas anymore. So now I'm sad and it's a new year. Thanks, Tony. Okay, we got another roll of Fuji 400 here. I don't know, this might be another one from Sarah's Mew. She went snap happy, used up all her Fuji 400. Because she was so excited to have her new camera. We'll see though. We'll load it up and see what camera really took these shots. Anyway, happy weekend, everybody. I hope, you know, this isn't the highlight of your weekend and you get to go out and have fun and shoot and do stuff. You know, Sarah gets to go out and have fun, but after I'm done scanning, I got to get to work. Got to make the next video so that you guys, you know, like and subscribe and join Lopresti Army and buy my merch and use my affiliate links and all that stuff. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, be sure to tune in. After I launch my main videos, you know, the big videos, I do those every other week on Thursday. So this Thursday coming up is going to be the main video.
I'm working.
Oh, you're working on Saturday, dude? Jeez. Well, that's all good. But anyway, every Thursday after I release my main videos, we do a photo critique live stream afterwards. So if you want to have your work looked at and talked about on screen with all the homies, be sure to tune in to that live stream this coming Thursday.
Monday I am going downtown and getting the morning commuters. Rain putting a says. Just got my hands on a Linhof Zinar 135 3.8.
Well, that sounds like that sounds fancy, dude. I would love to have a Linhof camera. I don't really know about their lenses. So, I don't know what camera took these photos yet? Oh no. But we'll find out. Okay, let's pull focus again.
Anthony's expired film says 2 to 3 inches so far. 30 or says.
Ooh.
Sorry. Thursdays at what time?
Thursdays, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, aka 12 p.m. Central Time is when I launch the videos. So usually around a half hour after that, we do the live stream. So I premiere the big videos and we all hang out and chat live, and then we... Yeah, to my email, hello@madebylopro.com, but just wait till the day, till the stream is going. Otherwise, it's going to get buried under other stuff. So if you send it all now, it'll take me a bit of digging to find it all. But yeah, we always do a photo review after I launch the main videos. Do a little photo critique. We get all artsy fartsy. We put on our berets and we sniff farts. It's a lot of fun. So be sure to join. And one day I might have to limit that to just Lopresti Army, because one time we had like over 10 submissions and it was a lot to get through. Look at that light. That looks nice. I can't even tell what I'm looking at though. Oh, it's Freckles. Look at that. Look at that boy.
Marcopusly9408 says, dude, I just found an old Miranda at my grandpa house. Slow shutters below 1/30th are kinda inconsistent. Should I send it to someone to check it, or I just shoot with higher speed?
Yeah, dude, Miranda's a cool camera. That's dope. I don't know. Maybe just shoot fast with it for now, man.
You and re more dedicated to the live stream hustle lately more than I and be even dedicated to anything in my entire life.
Well, hell yeah, dude. I've been just trying to go hard. Let's see if I can transform this. Rotate 180. There we go. Yeah, I miss you, Harley. Their little harness. It's my little Harley girl. So I don't know what camera took these. Maybe the Pentax UC1. Yeah, this is a pretty old roll. This is from before Halloween.
Says, I used to scan with a Nikon D610 before my hose burned and lost all my gear. Man, it was amazing, beautiful results.
Dang, man, I'm sorry to hear about your house, dude. That little kitty girl. What you do, man? Hey, thank you so much, Hector, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Yeah, if you guys want to know, I'm shooting with the Sony A7 III, and the essential film holder is what's holding the film right now, and you just pull it through. It's a great film holder. You know, it's like a tenth of other solutions price, but it gets you like 99% of the result. It holds your film flat in place for you to aim your camera at it. Look at that little kitty girl. Yeah. Okay. It looks like we were, I remember going, this is Tierra Linda. It's a neighborhood in town. Went to an estate sale up that way, which is also the neighborhood where I bought my Mamiya M645. Hell yeah, Nanu. I hope you like it, dude. It's a great solution.
Videos of that guy in the New York streets. Marcopusly9408 says, also I shoot digital. Give me a reason to just go out and buy a roll when in the end it will all just get scanned and modified digitally by a lab.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you're printing your work in a darkroom, like, you know, there's no reason to get all like butthurt about digital and pixels, you know? You saw the video of that OG guy in the New York streets? Yeah, dude, I don't know what to think about that guy, because, you know, he's real opinionated, and I think there was a lot of pushback. Like I saw Zach Dobson's pushback about it. He's like, real photographers don't have to do anything. They just, you know, yada yada. So I hate gatekeepers like that, dude. You know, but it is what it is. Anyway, there's a few more shirts left at madebylowpro.com. If you guys can see that. I think we're out of this model, but we have other shirts available at madebylowpro.com, so check it out. We still got some merch. And lost a chunk of my photos. Yeah, dude, I try to archive everything, but yeah, it sucks because most of our negatives are just here in this room, so if anything ever happened here, you know, that's it. Yeah, the old guy says, real photographers shoot film. Oh, the drama thing from the thing? Here, let's see if I can I do display capture? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, crap. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just TLDR. I don't need to show you, screen share it. Some guy was taking street photography, pictures of some old guy in New York, and the old guy was like, real dogs shoot film, and this and that, and like the guy disagreed with him a little bit, kept taking his picture, and I don't know, they kind of went viral. And then apparently they buried the hatchet, and now they're friends, and like I think the guy had to do a 180 just to save his reputation. Yeah, I don't know. There was pushback from like Zach Dobson. He's like, no, real photographers don't have to do anything other than, you know, take pictures, you know, to be a real photographer. Like, who are you to say who a real photographer is? You know what I mean? What's my hot take on community darkrooms? I have no opinion because I've never been to one. So, I don't know. What lens did I use? What, for this?
Real photographers shoot and try to improve, end of story.
Yeah.
Totally talk to him though. Grain Pudding 8085 says. Yeah, Trevor Wisecup made a post about him.
Oh, what does old Trevor's have to say? Is he finally admitting that he's really just 3 kids in a trench coat? Trevor looks like Home Alone meets frickin' fentanyl.
Martin.Smook says, what type of film is this?
What film is this? The film is yours. The film is yours. What film is this? It's Fuji 400, the stuff that they make in Rochester, New York, the most beautiful city on the planet Earth. You've never seen cities like this that make beautiful film, beautiful grain, amazing grain.
Probably have used digital if they were born now.
Yeah, for real, dude. Frickin' professionals shoot digital. They shoot fully auto. You know, like you can know how a camera does everything, but if you're letting anything get in between you and your picture making, then you know what's even the point? Sorry, I'm turning off the preview because we got some home style photos here. Home style cookery, Maddie Matheson, soup salad sandwiches, cooking up some good pictures. Oh look, here we go. We got a cute puppy. The puppy's back. The puppy's back. What pup is this? Wow, we got ponies. Ah, look at that. This roll really took me forever to shoot, didn't it? Yeah. Look at those ponies. You can see that white pony in my Leica Flex video. I take some pictures of them in that video. Oh, this was nutso. Look at that. Look at the trunk. That ducky. I was hoping that the guy would come back to his car because we were parked right next to him at HEB, and I was kind of being like, hey, can I buy that little ducky? It's like a little ducky statue. It's just kind of a nuts little trunk scene there. That was cool. Okay, who's next? What's next? What's happening? Okay, here we are in one of the little towns south of San Antonio at a really cool dig your way through a antique store. Here's the proprietor. I think he blinked. I did not catch the decisive moment. Yep, I got a blank there. Look at me. I'm a dingus, dude. Freaking the 1 second that I click and I get a blank. Anyway, we still going, dude? What's up with the chat? Oh, okay. Yeah, as soon as I asked, there we go.
I saw a video of an award-winning war photographer. Don't remember the name. He always used auto as the most important thing for him was to always be ready for any moment.
Yeah. Just be ready, like, you know, like to be fiddling with your camera, you're going to miss so many shots.
TGH said that, but then said how digital has its place. Was talking about if you want to make art, you use film. It's probably not as hot take as folks made it out to be. Visual Darkness says. And others use fully manual to always be ready.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the shooting situation, but for most situations, auto is going to get you there, you know? It's going to get you an acceptable result. Sorry for joining late, but what software are you using? I got V850 and use Silver. I'm using, right now I'm just taking pictures, and I also have the feed from the camera going through this cable to the computer, and I'm using OBS and applying a LUT just so I can get a nice preview. The pictures are going to look a lot better than this when I finally put them into Lightroom and use Negative Lab Pro to convert them. This is just an initial preview. Thank you to Flamingo Cinema, whatever your username was again. This is a Sony A7iii. I should just put the stats up on screen because I feel like that's the 100th time I've had to say that, but that's okay. That's engagement. That's, you know, talking to bros. How you doing, guys? Be sure to, if you like what I do and how I make analog fun, consider, you know, donating at madebylowpro.com to join Low Press the Army and help me to keep making analog fun again. You get your name at the end of the videos and exclusive discounts, and we're going to be doing exclusive live streams, Discord servers, all that as soon as I get my act together and make it happen. So yeah, this is the Sony A7iii. So yeah, we just did these like a couple weekends ago, I think. These cool shots. These shots were taken with the Pentax UC1, which is a really cute pocketable point and shoot. It's all just a medium, you know, it's all just a tool. Everything's just a tool, it's a hammer, and when you got a hammer, everything turns into a nail, right? Look at this, whatever that is. It's like a grain thing on a train track. Yeah, this is a cool little town. I'd be down to go back to this place. I think it was Divine. That's kind of a mess shot. We'll see how it looks once I convert it. Boats. Boats in hosin', boats in hose. I don't know why film would be more art. I just think it's because it's pretentious and hard to use compared to digital. So, you know, it's all about the process. Wow.
I mean, I don't necessarily know if I'd agree. Burroughs Shaw says, it's just a
box with a hole in it. Just a box with a hole in it, guys. Exactly. It's a magic stopping time machine.
Nanuartworks 5812 says, replacing the light seals in my new X700 today.
Well, hell yeah, dude. Make sure. Did it have light leaks, or is this preemptive maintenance? Anyway, I remember taking this shot. I wonder if there's anybody in there. I used my flash to illuminate this dark, abandoned factory, whatever. And I don't know. I don't see any boogeymen in there, so I guess we're safe for another day. It's a cool spot, though. It's kind of creepy. There were some homies walking around. I don't know if I trust everybody. This day I was taking a lot of just like straight on compositions of buildings and stuff, flat, trying to be more graphical and intentional.
Nanuartworks 5812 says, it is more hands-on in the darkroom, both are art. I laugh when people say drawing digital is easy, then I give them Procreate and say go for it.
Oh yeah.
9494 says, hello.
At least you get Control Z when you do digital drawing.
More in your fridge, food, or films.
I mean, we definitely have more food in our fridge, you know, and most of my film lives in the freezer. I don't really have any film in the fridge.
The seals are old, it might be good still, but I figure it is due and I am going to go ahead
Well, hell yeah, Nanu. Yeah, get it done now so you don't get any surprises later. But light leaks are fun, guys. Look at the bros. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. I think that was Josh in the leather jacket. I think that's Matt on the right. And yeah, I'll quit while I'm ahead.
You mean an eraser, LOL.
Well, because, but I need to go ahead and knock it out. You mean an eraser? What are we talking about? I have erasers. Oh, Control Z for digital artwork. Yeah, eraser. Control, but you know, yeah, it is tough. Digital stuff. I got, you know, I remember getting my Microsoft Surface and thinking like, wow, I'm gonna be able to draw digital. Wow, but that thing kind of chugs. That thing sucks. Now it's old. I think I got it in like 2017 or something. Okie dokie. We are now 4 rolls in. I think we only got 2 more rolls to scan, gentlemen. We're closing in on the final chapter of this Scanathon. Welcome to the Niccolo Presti Scanathon. Here, we'll do this one. Is this color 92? No, that's Pro Image. That's Pro 100. Let's do the color 92. Okay. Color 92, another Lomo film. So the colors might look weird because this has like a green base instead of an orange base. So the LUT is definitely going to give us a weird looking preview. And this one was shot in the Lomo MCA. But I can't remember if I ran this one through the new one or the old one that had issues. So, forgive me. I'm trying my best, guys. Anyway, I snipped the tip to make it easier to fit through the slit. Don't read too much into that. Make sure you put the grain side up, the emulsion side up. Am I hitting the edge? I might have to take a peek under my hood. No, it's going through. Just getting a little jammed up. There we go. What do you know? It looks like Metropolis, but it's color 92. We have 2 amazing photographers in Belgium. You really should check out Stefan van Vletteren and Dick Raekman. I'll check it out if I can remember. Is that where you're at, dude? Are you in Belgium? Here, let me screenshot. There we go. Gotcha. Are you scanning in RAW? Yes, we are scanning RAW. I shoot RAW like Jared Poland. Poland. Put your pole in. That's how you remember his name. Okie dokie. So yeah, it looks like the frame is definitely like, see how that sprocket hole is closer on the left of the screen compared to the one on the right? Yeah. So the frame is definitely like a little rotated. So it's, you know, going to be hard just framing all these up in the camera. But let's make sure we're at critical focus. That looks good. And we're off to the races. Scanning RAW with my Sony A7iii. The lens is a FE 2.8 90mm macro GOSS. I don't know what happened to the sound. I can't hear you guys now. Come on. There we go. Okay. I should start hearing you guys again. Love your videos. Thank you so much. Best camera for beginners on a budget. The cheapest you can get, dude, that takes photos, you know, until you outgrow it and feel like you can't make the images you want to. which, you know, I don't know when that would happen, but yeah, cheap cameras. That's what I always suggest. Get something cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Because I'm a cheapskate. I'm a thrifty motherfucker.
Visual Darkness says.
And
Rainpudding 8085 says. Yeah, from Belgium. I also watched the night stream with the 8 beers in.
8 beer, yeah. I definitely tied one on last night, didn't I, guys? You know. Oh well, letting my freak flag fly, I guess. You know, people love rock stars and people who drink, right? So.
Jared May 9494 says. Thrift store is always good for starting out.
Yeah, go
Nanuark
thrift your
Works
stuff, dude.
5812 says. One of my favorite cameras is the D7000.
Hell
Visual
yeah.
Darkness says. And any camera that gives you joy, no matter what others think of it. Jared May 9494 says. I found lots of SLRs at the village.
The village? What are you, living in medieval times? What are you talking about, village? Ugh. Yeah, dude, I love my D7000. That's my main digital camera that I gig with, especially now that I had to send that Olympus OM system back. Ooh, guess what? We got a creepy crawly here. I forgot, when we did this roll, I was out trying to chop some wood. Where's that creepy crawly? Is that him down here?
Jared May 9494 says. LMAO Value Village.
Value Village, I don't know. But there's a scorpion there all curled up. I don't know if you can really see him. Value Village, I don't know. We got Goodwill out here. We got Salvation Army.
Says, the Knights That Say Famapan.
The Knights That Say me.
Ishan Plays 28 says. You are Sony team or Nikon team or Canon.
This is a Sony, and I shoot Nikon. So I have lots of things, dude. I'm not a team. I don't have brand loyalty. They're all companies don't care about you.
Jared May 94
You know what?
Says. Maybe it's a
Stop it. Freaking companies don't care about you guys. I hate when people have like, you know, oh, my brand loyalty. Companies just want to extract money from you. That's all they do. And then they spend some of that money on, you know, lobbying politicians to line their pockets to make it even easier for them to extract money from you. So companies don't give a crap about you. None of these photo companies care about making good gear. They just care about making money. And that, you know, that's why Fuji have divested themselves from making like camera stuff as like their number one thing, or like they don't want to make film anymore. Freaking, you know, I love photography for making pictures, and I love playing with the cool tools from yesteryear, but none of these frickin' brands care about you, you know? Not Lomo, not anybody. Even with Lomo with their frickin', you know, super diverse, equitable, and inclusive engravings on the top of their cameras, they don't care about you. None of these companies care about us or people. You know, just remember that, okay?
James Swirsky says. Hi Nick, does the Sony have a negative mode that you're using?
No, this is a LUT that I'm running through OBS. It's a filter, because this is negative film, and the pictures look better if I'm running normal film, but this is color 92.
50 millimeters 1.8 in a thrift store last week for £25.
Hey, that's a good
$3.
Yeah, that's a good deal, dude. Frickin', I know they go for a lot more than that.
What are your thoughts on the Pentax K-mount?
I've never.
What and as your favorite K-mount camera? Tadanque says.
Facts. I've never used a Pentax K-mount cameras, or Pentax or K-mount or whatever. I would love to play with whatever their monochrome DSLR is though, dude. That thing looks fun. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't used every single camera. I've only used what I have.
Says, which camera brand give more value for money according to you?
Whichever one you can find cheapest, dude.
More I spend time here, more I like your view about photography, art, and world more.
Hey,
Visual Darkness
dude.
says. Especially.
Well, thank you so much, AirD, dude. If you want to freaking join this community, we're going to start doing exclusive live streams like with back and forth and Discord servers and stuff. But, you know, if you got any money to spare, I'm not trying to say dip into your life savings, but madebylopro.com, you can give as little as $1 a month, and you can get your name shouted out at the end of the videos and the live streams and exclusive discount codes and all that kind of thing. So if anyone's thinking about helping me to keep on making analog fun again, you know, consider becoming a member of Low Presti Army. We got 5 new recruits yesterday. I'm so stoked. Yeah, and thank you so much to everybody. I got to send out those welcome emails after this. I got a lot to do, guys. Anyway, let's get sound back on. The best bang for your buck is Fomapan. It can be grain pudding, but if you're really thrifty and you're down with bulk loading and all that, then you know you can save even more money by bulk loading. You know, Kodak Eastman 5222, which is their XX black and white motion picture negative movie film. You know, that's what they shot, you know, Citizen Kane on, but that was really super XX, not just XX. Anyway, you could save more, like, you know, if you buy it in bulk,
Visual
you can
Darkness
save a lot of
says,
money.
Buy used is generally my tip.
Yeah.
Buying new stuff is just losing money as soon as you leave the store.
Exactly, dude. It's like buying a new car as soon as you drive off the lot. That's, you know, that's a huge chunk of change right there. We got some chickens. So this roll, I haven't noticed any overlapping frames yet. Looks like I am getting blurry shots
John
here,
Plays
though.
28 says, you do landscape.
Who, me? Not
John
really.
Plays 28 says, for fun.
I don't really do landscape that much. I mean, you know, if I see something pretty and I got a camera, I guess I'll take it, but I don't really think of myself as a landscape guy.
Burroughs Shaw says, if you want a K1000, hit me up and my nonprofit will give you one.
Hell yeah, dude. Guys, hit them up. If you don't have a film camera, the K1000 is a great starter camera. You know, so many
Burroughs
people
Shaw
have learned
says,
film on the K1000. The Red Light District. Whoa, what's going on there in the Red Light District, dude? That's a name. Looks like I missed focus on like all these freaking shots. How the hell? How the hell did I miss focus on all these? This is with the Lomo MCA. Oh, I probably had it set to manual focus like an idiot.
I do wildlife. Jarrett May 9494 says, what did you shoot this roll through? Jamery says, I still have my dad and SK1000 from when he worked at a paper.
I shot this through the Lomo MCA. That review's coming out this Thursday, hopefully, if I can get my act together. Yeah, I think I accidentally had the camera set to manual focus for those last few blurry frames.
Darkness says, I think the camera is cursed. Nanuart Works 5812 says, Sarah bumped you, I saw it.
Yeah.
JW48335 says, T3 Konica K1000. Blue J117 says, best bang for buck bulk load film is should 400 for good B&W, cheapest is should 50, $47 for 100.
There you go, dude. That'll get you down to pennies per shot, you know. That's dope. Yeah, bulk loading, if you really want to, you know, there's an upfront investment, but like, you know, because you could just buy one roll of Ektachrome or you can get 100 feet of black and white.
The red link is the name of the analog photography project I started a few years back. Today we have given away 16 cameras.
Hell yeah, dude.
Alzo says, Konica C35 plus Kodak XX plus London equals killer results.
Dude, I love Kodak XX, and I'm down. I gotta source some more of it because we're almost out. I have like one roll left. You know, I had bought 400 feet of it, and now they don't want to sell motion picture film to stills people anymore.
Note that prices varies a lot between countries.
Yeah, of course. There's a global economy, global marketplace. Everything is ebbing and flowing, up and down.
JW48335 says, just won a Mint T3 for $63 total. K1000 is so expensive now.
Is it, dude? I thought the K1000 is like the cheap beginner starter camera, dude. I know they kind of got inflated on eBay for a bit, but Look at that, dude. Post offices are so utilitarian. Love it. Okay. What's this one? What do I got going on here? Is that me and the puppy? Yeah, that's me on the bicycle. So Sarah's taking these shots here. Bicycling. But dude, yeah, the T3, I don't really know much about it. I know they're supposed to be
I
good.
wish Kodak would start producing Plus X again. Vita A7iii says, are there any ways to get free film roll, cause I am learning develop film but lack of film roll to experiment. Visual Darkness says, Ear Kent Mirror and sometimes Fomapan is by far are cheapest in general.
Well, thanks for the
Phoenix
follow,
was very cheap for a while
Polypix.
too. JW48335 says, K1000 used to be, they are hugely inflated now. Tadanque says, nothing's cheap in this world anymore. Everything either cost, money or a part of your soul.
Yeah, freaking everything, you know, everything's getting so expensive, dude.
Film says,
It sucks.
6 setup.
Thank you, Polly. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't know how you can go about getting yourself some free film. Maybe go talk to, if you got any labs or stores that might have some old expired stuff. Try that. How many rolls of film do I typically shoot per year? I don't know. I'd have to count my 2025 folder. And these shots I definitely shot in 2025. Well, I don't know about definitely, maybe not. But I could have shot in 2025. Is that a hair on there? Is that on the film? Yeah, crap. I don't know. I think last year we did like 75 rolls.
Don't forget to follow the stream.
Yeah, everybody follow the stream. Please like the stream. Okay, looks like I'm going to rescan that one.
JW48335 says,
please ring that bell icon too.
Build quality, all mechanical, but with shutter priority auto exposure. Polypix.film says, what film stock is this?
This is Color 92 from Lomo, and it just looks funky because I have a LUT that was built on 500T.
Says, message me your address again and he'll get the K1000 and a roll of old school Fuji.
Yeah, people hit up Burrow Shaw if you want this. I don't know, freaking. I don't know. Hit him up if you want free stuff. I guess. I don't need it. Like I think somebody else could use it a lot more than me. I don't know if you were talking to me or to the chat, Burrow, but yeah, I got more than I can deal with. So somebody else would be better suited getting that. Look at me with my little bicycle reflector thingy. I'm so cute. I am the perfect YouTuber, everybody. Thank you so much for inflating my ego and making me feel so big and important while I just sit here and take pictures of pictures.
Visual Darkness says, I am so hyped to get my GM's Leningrad rangefinder repaired. I love weird wonky cameras more than reasonable ones.
I like weird cameras too. I kind of want a Konica Omega, whatever, the Omega whatever thing. The thing that shoots like, it's like a rangefinder for 6x9. That thing looks nuts. I'd love to shoot one of those. Oh, I remember this building. Yeah, that's not exactly how I remembered framing this thing up, but whatever. So look at that. This roll didn't have any, oh, here we go. Because it had just enough space left over to overlap the last frames. But this is typical. Any camera could do this. If you have just enough slack to advance it enough to cock the shutter, but not enough to move the actual frame out of the way, this could happen with any camera. So I don't blame the MCA for this little overlap. And it's kind of cool that it kind of lines up there with the edge of that building. So let's get this last little bit here. Come on. Can be kind of fiddly getting the last frame framed up.
Says, the more film we shoot, the better the world gets with every roll we shoot.
If you say so, dude. Is that true? What makes the world better just because there's another guy wearing a teeny weeny beanie and have a rope strap and a long weekend bag and, you know, what makes us so important? I think what we do is insignificant in the grand scheme of things. The world keeps on turning, and we just do what we do. And you know what? Like, this is a niche within a niche within a niche that doesn't really say much about anything. I don't know, guys. Am I defeatist? I just don't want to have any air of importance and seem like, oh, wow, I'm going to change the world with analog photography. You know, I feel like photography is going to be irrelevant before we know it. With all this AI stuff, you can't trust anything you see. You know, they're going to ban photography. There's no point. Just generate everything. Live in your pod, eat crickets, and be thankful for never owning anything. And be, you know, and they're going to decide who gets to live and who gets to die. Centralized digital banking currency, you know, be thankful that we're allowed to breathe the same air as some billionaires for now, until they ship us off to Mars to work in the space mines. Anyway, was that a cool rant or not? Okay, this last roll is another roll of, oh no, this is Pro Image 100. Let's see how this one looks with the LUT applied to it.
Burroughs Shaw says, because it makes us happy.
There you go. And we manifest the reality we want to live in, so maybe I want to live in a...
Green is people.
Exactly, dude. I got to start being grateful for the life I got in front of me and stop worrying about what the world's up to, you know what I mean? Here we go. Look at that. Pro Image 100 looks great with my 500T LUT applied to it. It'll look even better once I get this scanned into Lightroom and all that. Look, we got a fun little lens flare on top of Homie on the left of the screen. I guess I should flip this back around. Edit, transform. Bing bong.
Blue J117 says, Black-pilled La Pro wasn't on my bingo card, LOL.
Is that, am I black-pilled? Am I black-pilled?
You're right about AI. I've been saying it for years, and it won't be the end of photography, but it will be the end of video evidence in a courtroom.
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal, right? That used to be the end-all, be-all. And now what are we going to do? Like all this UFO disclosure stuff, which, by the way, is also a psyop. You know, trying to get us ready for frickin' Project Bluebeam. Anyway, you know, so what are we going to do? Like, it was always the dream to get a crystal clear video of a frickin' UFO. And now, like, so what? I frickin' saw that with the Bigfoot drinking a beer on his vlog, you know? Like, we live in a funny timeline, don't we, guys? Look, there's Mingo. Give us a kiss. Okay, guys, we're ready to get going on the last roll that we're scanning today. Again, thank you so much to everybody who has watched the stream. And, you know, if you have any spare change and you want to help me out, consider going to madebylowpro.com to check out my merch.
I'll take my cricket medium rare so I can eat half of it now and reheat the rest later.
There you go, dude.
Voice Rapin says, has to be something positive. I just do digital, but I enjoy watching others do film.
Well, thank you so much for watching.
500 a year in Polaroid film. Burroughs Shaw says, Bluebeam.
Bluebeam, Project Bluebeam, everybody. Anyway, enough conspiracies for now. So remember to scan film.
5812 says, appreciate your vids and the inspiration, dude.
Appreciate you guys, but consider going to madebylowpro.com, giving what you can to help me make analog fun again. You get your name shouted out at the end of the videos, which I'm going to do when this live stream ends. And I also got merch up there. We're going to be doing exclusive Discords and live streams and stuff. So
AI is so fantastic that we are having to list our house for sale to avoid the 50% that will occur from the data center that's being built a mile away.
Dude, that sucks, dude. I've heard bad things about data centers getting built. Solar farms too, dude. It's all like... it's all just garbage, dude. Just the world just keeps getting worse. But let's be thankful for what we do have, and that's analog photography and each other. So I got to be grateful. I can't complain, but you got to know things. You got to know what's going wrong in the world, you know, to know how to avoid it and to be able to speak out against it, I guess, and to be able to dissent as long as we are able to do so. So anyway, yeah, data centers, big data. Someone's got to put a stop to Bezos and Elon and Grok. They're just feeding this
Landmark
thing.
Works 5812 says, they are starting 3 Mile Island up again here.
Wow, dude, hell yeah. You know, I just watched this thing on like, you know, we could have had perfectly safe, like impossible to melt down nuclear reactors.
For AI garbage.
But they voted to have the kind of reactors they use now because they create, you know, weapons grade, you know, whatever materials to be able to make nukes and for the military industrial complex. We could have had safe salt reactors. Look at that. We've got, this is 2 photos. It kind of looks like a pano though. You see that? That's kind of neat.
AEC0303 says, nice hat.
Hey, what's up, Andrew? By the way, I'm pushing the guys. Freaking Andrew is the big brain behind the essential film holder that I'm using to scan all this film.
From Portugal, what chemicals do you use to reveal C41?
Yeah.
Regards.
Yeah, this is all C41. This is all negative film. Like, I'm just applying a digital effect on here. Let me show you. So, if I turn this off, that's what it looks like. There you go. So I'm just using the computer to get a preview of what this is going to look like, and then eventually I'm going to put it in Lightroom and actually convert it. But yeah, this is a roll of Pro Image 100 that I developed in Cinestill CS41 kit. And by the way, yeah, AEC0303, dude, that is the man, the myth, the legend, the inventor of the essential film holder. Everybody, much love to him. Check it out at madebylowpro.com/EFH.
I can't wait. Thanks for making it, dude.
Yeah, dude, freaking Nanu just bought one. He's stoked to get it going. Anyway, taking pictures of me. Here we go. Look, this is the most convoluted way to take a selfie. You hand your film camera to somebody, you develop that roll of film.
Those 2 frames match up.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. It was almost like a pano. And then you develop the film, and then you take a picture of yourself with the camera. So it's, anyway.
Looks good.
Look at that. That's kind of neat. Yeah, we got Mingo here. This was at the Milojos Photos Homecoming Gallery opening the other day. That's kind of cool. Look at that. I was just doing some crazy, wacky flash stuff. Oh, this is the roll that Gala took a lot of shots with.
Yet it was cool. Jacob Field C says, you're a cool guy.
Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate you, man. So yeah, a lot of these shots I'll have no idea what's even on here because Gala took a lot of shots with this roll, I think. There's me again. So I was like asking people what they thought about the camera. One of the shots I think was taken by Alejandro, who was exhibiting work there. It was a lot of fun time. Thank you so much, Paz, for putting on this show. That was a fun show. And I think he's closing down the exhibit. He's having like the closing day soon. But yeah, a lot of artsy-fartsy people like that guy with his hat.
You ever thought about trying that Retu 3D camera mod to shoot one-shot aerochrome trichromes?
Not really. Sounds cool. I have a 3-lens 3D camera.
Jacob Field C says, what stock?
What stock is this? This is Pro Image 100. Shot in the Lomo MCA. Pwah, pwah, pwah. Party time. Excellent. Look at that. Booze. I don't think I took that shot. This has got to be a Gala shot. Just let her have fun with it. God, I could go for a drink right now. But it's a little too early.
31 says, what settings do you have on your camera for scanning?
Oh, if you want to know in depth, you can check out my in-depth camera scanning video on YouTube. It covers everything that I do to scan and how I do it. But a quick rundown: aperture priority, ISO 100, f8. That's how I do it. Look at this. There's me. That's with my big old new Soligor 135mm f2 lens that I just got for super cheap at a thrift store. Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? Oh, look at that. We got one of those Instax wides, eh? With a Snoopy. Yeah, I don't know any of these shots. Thank you so much, Gayla, for giving us some fun stuff. Okay, maybe I have the camera again now. There's Mingo. Mingo took some 4x5 shots of us. Of me and Sarah. We posed for him in his intrepid 4x5. After he was done taking pictures of this person, then we sat down and he wasted a couple of frames on us. Oh, looks like we got some overlap again. There's Paz and Alejandro, two cool-ass guys, cool-ass dudes. But look, we got, hopefully I don't have to cut between these two frames when it's time to archive this roll. Because I'll probably just skip it and, you know, have an awkward gap in my page. Anyway.
AEC0303 says, thanks for the EFH shout out. I am just here as a film user, watching to pick up some hints and tips from a film expert.
Well, the best hints and tips I can say for camera scanning is get yourself an essential film holder. It's it's a fraction of the price of the crazy, like, over-engineered film holders, but it's a fraction of the price, but gets you 99% of the results. So I say it's definitely the most bang for your buck film holder solution on the planet. $83, including shipping worldwide. Frickin' get yourself one. Alexander just says, my dream was to always have the perfect PvP Whirlwind Barbarian in Diablo 2. Well, some dreams are meant to stay dreams. What was I in Diablo 2? I think I was a Necromancer. Frickin', I never got that good at the Diablo games. I played Diablo 3 for a bit, and now they already have Diablo 4, right? I was like a witch doctor in that one. Look at that, another frame touching. There's like barely any type of gap there, if at all. So yeah, the Lomo, everybody says, hey Lomo, why your frames touching, Lomo? Lomo MCA, your frames shouldn't be touching. But that's what happens. And then look at that giant gap there. Okay, let's see if we got a good... That's not a very great shot, Mingo. I'm sorry. Maybe it'll look better once I convert it. Get it in Negative Lab Pro. But yeah, here we got some more overlappers. Overlapping frames.
Says, you should low-key come take photos in Canada.
I would love to. I need a passport first, though. I've never left the country.
Says, ever tried an enlarger lens for cam scanning? VE just got hold of a Nikon L lens and am blown away by how good this is. Be good if you have a view.
Yeah, I have enlarger lenses. I just don't... I don't know where to go or to look to get an adapter. So what does it use? Does it use like a common thread mount, or do I just look up enlarger lens E-mount adapter? I have a lot of enlarger lenses that I could try out, but I mean, that would be fun just to shoot pictures with them too, And then you need to get it has to have a helicoid, right? Unless I guess if I did a bellows attachment for the Sony, I guess I could do that. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun to play with. That's a good tip, Andrew. That would be a lot of fun, because they're supposed to have very flat picture profiles too, right? With the enlarger lenses, because they're meant for printing. So, yeah, that would be a lot of fun. But I have loved this this lens is great because it has this button to let me punch in to check the grain. It's got a manual focus switch built into the focus throw. So I love this lens. But yeah, that would be a great idea for somebody looking to get into it.
Do you own an enlarger?
Do
you do darkroom printing?
I own many enlargers, but I don't do darkroom printing because I don't have a darkroom. But I have everything to have a darkroom other than a sink and a place to, put it together. Everyone says, why don't you just, stuff a towel under the door and do it in the bathroom? It's because it'd be a bitch to set up and take down the enlarger all the time. and yada yada. And I just want to build out my own place to have a permanent solution. I don't want to just slap a band-aid on the problem of not having a house to have a darkroom. And if you guys want to see me build a darkroom and have a house, consider doing your...
You ever do any rotary processing?
That's the dream, to get myself a Jobo CPE lift and do that, and have a dark room and everything. And I need to have a house and all that stuff. So if you guys want to get me one little step closer, please consider going to madebylowpro.com and giving what you can to join Low Prestige Army. It can be as little as $1 a month, and you get your name shouted out at the end of the videos, and a lot of other exclusive goodies. Holy crap. Speaking of, there's Ziggy, dude. Brand new member of Low Prestige Army. Don't even have your name on the post-it note list yet of Low Prestige Army members. So thank you so much for joining, dude. Yesterday was awesome. Got a lot of new members. So yeah, if you guys want to help me realize my dream of doing darkroom content, be sure to donate at madebylowpro.com. Or you can buy merch. I have stickers. I have trash can film capsules. And if you're international, I know I don't have international shipping set up, but if you really want to support, you can just DM me and I'll figure out the rates to get stuff to you. I just don't have it set up on the store yet. I think first I'm going to set up Germany and then UK for shipping. Look at that beautiful picture of Schmoopy. Wow. That's nice. That actually looks really good with the conversion here. But we got overlapping frames again. Whose head did I cut off here? Oh yeah, because this guy just had a cool little outfit, and I shot this from the hip.
I'm in New York and it's snowing, and I just shot my first roll in the snow, and I'm excited to see how they come out.
I hope it comes out good, dude. I know metering snow scenes can be hard, so I hope it comes out good. So yeah, I shot that last roll from the hip. That's why that guy's head's cut off. God, guys, all these are overlapping. This one's got to be like that, I guess.
Lafarga2330 says, "Hey man, love your videos.
Thank you so much,
Really
Lafarga.
high quality stuff. I'm thinking of developing and scanning my film thanks to you." AEC0303 says, "Yes, a helicoid and some 39mm to whatever adapters. Zero edge fall off, super flat field." JW48335 says, "Get yourself a shoot film like a boss, Roger Shed."
Yeah, I know. I could set stuff up in a shed, but I'm still living in my mom's den, dude. You know, I'm trying to get out of here. Like, yes, we are blessed to have this safety net to get to stay here and save money, but the idea isn't to stay here forever. So anyway, by the way, one of those, look at this, more overlapping shots here. That's kind of funny that we got Paz's neck going into Paz's head there. This shot was taken by Ches, who was on Poly B. So look at that. I have famous friends. I'm big and important. But yeah, Shoot Film Like a Boss. He does awesome darkroom content. Love his channel. And I would love to have my own darkroom set up. And I could just, you know, bite the bullet and set one up here and resign myself to living and dying in this den for the rest of my days. But, you know, I have dreams and aspirations, don't you know? Hey, okay, well, we're going to wrap this up in just a sec. Let me hang this up. Between now and Thursday, I'm probably not going to do another live stream because I got to do... Whoa. That was weird. Did I short something out by doing that? That's funny. My screen went off.
CR2NT says, "Have you ever shoot Arista EDU and W film, and if so, what was your results with it?"
I think Arista EDU is the same as Fomapan. So yeah, I guess I have. And it looks good. It's a good film. Shoot the cheapest film. If you don't know what film you want to shoot, just shoot the cheapest film. That's my advice for everybody. But yeah, like I was saying, this is going to be the last live stream until Thursday, most likely, because I have a lot of editing to do to get this Lomo MCA video out. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I You guys got to see all the pictures, so I don't need to show you my whole Lightroom workflow.
AEC0303 says, can you explain the live view preview convert? How are you doing this?
Yeah, here I'll show you. Okay, so here's my screen. Here's OBS. This is what let me get the chat out of here. I'll put it on the other screen. So this is what I use to stream. It pulls in sources like the Sony, which is this little box. Well, I guess you can't see it if I'm showing that. If I put display capture down, maybe I don't know. And I just go here and I do filters, and then I go add, and then apply LUT, and then you just browse here, and then I have this one set up. This one is it's just a picture profile based on 500T. Open it up, and now that I have that,
Photo Studio says, book this year in Vegas.
So look at that. Now this should look like a normal picture because this is a 500T negative. So if I move this and then I turn off the LUT, see?
All right, that's it.
So that's how I have that set up. Thank you so much for hanging out, Dankway, dude. Appreciate you, man.
Looking forward to Thursday.
Well, yeah, this Thursday we're gonna have a big video. Anyway, Andrew, that's how I have that set up. I had that LUT applied to this Sony thing here. So yeah, that's how I was able to achieve that live preview look. And now I'm going to take all these files and I'm going to put them on my computer, and then I'm going to convert them in Negative Lab Pro, and they're probably going to look a lot better than that live preview.
Well, good night from Istanbul was a delightful
Whoa, Istanbul is not Constantinople. Constantinople, right? Is that the right place, or am I just an idiot? This year in Vegas, what's WPPI? World Photographers Party Time? Something? I don't know. I got to go to Vegas last year and shoot some street photography. Nothing I'm very proud of from what I've seen so far. Guys, I haven't added the newest members of Low Price the Army to my list, so please excuse me if I look them up really quick to make sure I get everybody.
Erdy Or says, that's the place.
Whoa, did we just get new members just during this stream? Holy cow. Wait a sec. Sean, you were already part of it, right? Anyway, let me make sure we got only people. Thank you so much. So guys, I couldn't do any of these live streams without all the support that people have shown me, and I'm very grateful for all of it. If you want to do your part and help me to keep making analog fun, please consider going to madebylowpro.com, checking out my merch. I got shirts, I got stickers, I got trash can shaped film capsules. And you can also just give as little as $1 a month to get your name shouted out at the end of the videos. So thank you so much, Low Presti Army, to number one, Spencer, the first one ever. Thank you to Juan. You guys have been rocking. Thank you to Brock, Jesse, Hill, Nop, Tony, Gabriel, Slavic Boy, Litos, Nanu, M, Anjay, Chris, Joel, Government Psyop, Larry, Mortison, and the Dankway, who just had to pop out of the chat. And then we got brand new members. I know we got Ziggy. Thank you so much, Ziggy, for just joining Low Presti Army. Thank you to Jonas.
Works 5812 says,
thank you to Alex.
do you have a 3D printer?
No, I do not have a 3D printer.
Studio says,
thank you to Clinton.
and
Guys, I'm going to be sending out a welcome letter to all the new members.
But it has all new gear. Free stuff and reps to chat to.
My God.
AEC0303 says,
Thank you to Nicholas. We got a new member, Nicholas. Twinsies, dude.
Gear.
Oh my God. And then thank you to Brian. Like, okay, so I got to be sending out these, I send out a welcome letter to everybody who joins Low Presti Army, and I add you to my Christmas card list.
Says, I'm gonna DM you on IG. I have a video idea for you.
Whoa, wait a sec. We got a freaking super chat before we closed out, dude. Wait a second. Where did I put the chat?
Jonas62089 has donated 2.49 and says keep it up.
Thank you so much, man. Who just
Cortez Photo Studio
holy
says,
cow.
do you join on YouTube for members?
Do you join on? No, I don't have YouTube membership set up because I haven't heard very good things about it. But so my membership is directly through my website, madebylowpro.com. You guys get exclusive stuff. You get on my Christmas card list. Here's last year's, well, actually, this is the year before Christmas card. I don't think I have the current one. Hi. And we're going to be doing exclusive live streams and, exclusive discounts and Discord server coming soon, all that stuff. So go to madebylowpro.com if you want to join. Thank you to everybody who has joined. And thank you so much to Ziggy for the 420 you just sent, dude. Hey, nice. And thank you so much to Jonas for the extra £2.49.
Okay.
You guys rock. Yeah, I couldn't do this without you guys, so thank you so much to everybody. Hey, Andrew, crack one open for me too, dude. I'll be joining you once the lights go down out here in Texas. And if you want to, scan film, Essential Film Holder, link in the description below. Before you guys log off, be sure to like the stream, be sure to subscribe, be sure to ring the bell icon and all that stuff. So thank you to everybody. Appreciate you guys. New video coming out this Thursday, and then we're going to be doing a premiere with that so we can chat live while it's coming out. And then we're doing a live stream afterwards to do a photo critique on everybody's work. So thank you to everybody. That's it.
The Dankway says, did you get that email about the Pelix?
Yes, I got that. I got that, Dankway. I appreciate it. So it's just like a meter behind the mirror, right? I got to look into what the heck. And I thought you were leaving, dude. You're still here? Thank you so much, Dankway, for joining. I'm going to reach out to all the new Army members today. And you guys rock. Time to get this new video going. Peace out.